shadows, and time for the power rankings. And these teams both look to run some of their offense through the post. All right, Brent, who's the best post scorer you ever saw firsthand?
Wow, firsthand, BA. I had the opportunity to play against Hakeem Olajuwon, and just in pure post scoring and footwork, was he unstoppable. Sorry, Tim.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Harrison Durant in as the forward. Kyrie Irving out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Aldridge in at the 5. And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Now here's Irving. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Aldridge. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Outside, DiVincenzo. Fox outside. DiVincenzo against Irving. DiVincenzo can't hit. Now here's Irving. He's guarded by Barnes. The kick out to Simmons. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And that one's good. Simmons.
Physical defense, not a problem for Simmons. His strength is one of his assets.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Sabonis with a screen on Irving. Here's DiVincenzo. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Sometimes you run the two-man game, but nothing happens other than you having to make the play. Dante did it that time.
Fox against Simmons. Kicks it out to Aldridge. Back to Irving. Harris outside. Shot clock at 6. Irving, the pass to Durant. The shot, no good. So Sacramento will take it the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
It's really hard to know what to expect when teams play only twice a year. Makes it a bit of a mystery.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battle.
DiVincenzo against Harris. DiVincenzo can't hit.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Irving, the pass to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
Timeout call, Sacramento.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Now comes in for Metu. Lamb's checked in for Barnes. And Mitchell subbed in for DiVincenzo. And the Nets also making a change. Andre Drummond is checked in for Aldridge. Hits the three-pointer. You know, if you were to hand-select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Now here's Holmes. And here's Fox. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Irving, the pass to Durant. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Durant's got 6.
Yeah, this is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Pass to Holmes. Fox against Durant. Outside for Lamb. 4-3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Durant on the attack. Fox against Simmons. Pass to Harris. Now here's Durant. Outside for Irving. Over Mitchell. Here's Drummond. Oh, and the dunk by Drummond.
If you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still might get into double digits. He's that much of a force in the offensive glass.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
The Kings making a switch here. Lyles is checked in. Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Curry comes in for Harris. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Irving. Banked it in off the glass.
More and more, Kyrie Irving is showing off how much body control he has, especially when he drives into the interior of the D.
Fox finds Mitchell. He drops it from range. Mitchell's got his second bucket on the night. Outside Irving. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is why you always have to be up in the space of Kyrie Irving. He can pull up in the blink of an eye. So lethal.
Three-pointer, Fox. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Nets up 4. And we'll be back with you shortly. And the imagination of Kyrie Irving finishing around the rim. He says it goes way back.
I just go back to being in my backyard. And
hey, can't you just picture Kyrie as a kid stretching the limits of his creativity?
I can. And legend has it, growing up, Kyrie's backboard had a corner busted off, so he learned to put spin on the ball to finish around it.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the floor for Brooklyn, Harris and Durant in as the forwards. Ben Simmons is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Claxton in at the center position. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Metu, he's checked in for the Kings. And the Nets also making a change. Aldridge is checked in. Durant for 3. DiVincenzo with the steal. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Sabonis. Outside for Mitchell. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s. Oh, you know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
On the take. And that misses. That would have put them up. The Nets with the lead. Irving with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Irving against Mitchell. Left side Durant. Back to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. From deep, here's Simmons. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Holmes, he's checked in for Metu. Drummond's checked in for Brooklyn. Sacramento has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far.
Well, we knew something might happen with Ben Simmons, and clearly he and the 76ers just weren't on the same page. Now, sometimes the relationship between a player and a team just runs its course, and after their disappointing postseason exit last year, it was time to part ways. So I'm sure Simmons is definitely looking forward to reinventing himself with his new team.
Durant has the open look. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
Because of the physical skills and the versatile approach, it's hard not to run plays through Durant pretty much every time down the floor. As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 9. That shot off the mark.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Good chance here for Irving. And there's another one for the Nets.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Taking on a powerhouse in that one. They just wanted to give themselves a chance and be there at the end.
And some changes here for the Kings. Powell, he's checked in for Sabonis. Lamb comes in for DiVincenzo. And Fox is subbed in for Mitchell. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Griffin, he's checked in for Drummond. Claxton comes in for Aldridge. Curry, he's checked in for Harris. And Ben Simmons subbed in for Irving.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Now here's Durant. Give him 8. Second shot opportunity, and it's finished off by Griffin as he lays it in. Griffin's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, and that kind of activity helps Griffin to do so much more in this game. He's been tireless.
Powell outside. Pass to Lamb. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, it never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Kings ball. Into the lineup for your Kings. Trey Lyles.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Curry against Fox. That one doesn't drop. Now here's Simmons. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Nets. They're up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Brooklyn Nets.
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow, very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not tonight.
Shifting focus, let's take a look at the guys who could have a potential spot in this year's three-point contest.
And the highlight of the All-Star Weekend for some people is the three-point contest. They'll be following.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Barnes is out there with Chimezie Metu. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Sabonis in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open. It's hard to think about Domantas Sabonis without thinking about his father. Arvydas Sabonis was one of the first great Lithuanian players in the NBA.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Now Durant. Give him 8. 4 on the clock. Shot from the low block. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And in talking about Domantas Sabonis and his father, it's striking how many Lithuanian players have made it to the NBA.
Yeah, it's not a short list. Domantas is one of many. His father has a plaque in the Hall of Fame, and I'm betting there'll be a few more before too long.
Now here's Durant. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Top of the key. That doesn't go either for Durant.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
DiVincenzo. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the game.
Which section wants a free T-shirt?
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kyrie Irving.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Now here's Simmons. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Aldridge with the bucket.
Such a threat to score from mid-range, but on the inside can do some damage as well.
Fox against Simmons. Now here's Fox. Guarded closely. Oh, stolen by Harris. Simmons with it. Pass to Aldridge. Here's Harris. Now Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Durant for 3. Knocks it down from distance. And now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
Even back at Texas when he was in college, KD would shoot that 3. It would look good the moment it left his hand then. It still does.
Fox, that's good.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Outside Irving. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Powell, he's checked in for Sabonis. Lyles comes in for Metu. Lamb's checked in for Barnes. And Mitchell subbed in for DiVincenzo. Drummond's checked in for Brooklyn. Now here's Fox. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. The wide open shot is on the money. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
Pretty nice looking shot there from De'Aaron Fox, looking more comfortable.
Simmons, the pass to Durant. Powell with a steal. Now the Kings in transition. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And now it's just a 2-point Nets lead. Takes a step back. Irving for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And this is when Kyrie is at his best, getting to his spots on the floor, executing, and playing with some aggressiveness.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Rise up and flush it, big man. If he wanted to, he could have ripped the rim off the backboard on that one.
Simmons against Fox. Outside Mitchell. Inside. And there's Lamb on the assist by Mitchell. Lamb's got 5 points.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Out to Harris. Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple. And the Nets lead by 6.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Mitchell. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
Well, Drummond going after that one. Sometimes shot blockers wait. Other times they attack it, and Andre did it that time.
Second chance effort. Durant pulls it in. Outside Simmons. Over Fox. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Fans, your 916.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for the Nets, Harris and Durant in as the forwards. Kyrie Irving out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Aldridge in at the center spot. Now here's Simmons. Irving for 3. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 3 assists tonight.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Fox against Simmons. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. Takes a 13-footer. The rebound by the Nets. Harris has got 4 rebounds now.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Durant. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
And it's Fox missing. Brooklyn's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Irving goes in. From deep, here's Simmons. The shot won't fall. So Sacramento will take it the other way. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Harris. That's his first foul of the game. The Kings making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Andre Drummond is checked in for Aldridge. Pass to Metu. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Irving for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's DiVincenzo. Uncovered. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got his 6th rebound on the night. Irving for 3. Driving in. Here's Drummond. And Metu pulls it down.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Out to Fox. From behind the arc. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
The Kings trailing. Outside, DiVincenzo. Holmes finds Fox. Looking to end this cold spell. They get it again. Tries yet again. Oh, Drummond with the block. DiVincenzo with the steal. Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
No doubt about it, guys. We've got a ball game here. I'm sensing a major momentum swing after the steal and run out.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Steve Nash said to the team. He implored his team to fight until the end. He said, quote, "We might be up now, but we can't give the ball away. Don't let your guard down until the clock hits 0. Back to you."
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Durant. Releases. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Terrific work from Durant that time, able to use his length and his frame to get the contact.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 9-point game here. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Fox up top. Simmons defending. And it's Fox missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Simmons. For three, here's Harris. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got his 4th assist in this one. 1:15 left to play in the fourth. And here's Fox. Into the lane. Over Simmons. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Nets.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And what a huge performance it was for Kyrie Irving.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Here's Fox. The Nets making their last shot. Oh, Durant with a steal. Irving against Fox. Irving, the pass to Durant. Shot is up. And there's another one for the Nets.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Ben Simmons, and Ben, you were setting the table.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.